everybody, it's your boy Chaz. Today we'll be painting the Pathfinder Deepcuts Gargantuan White Dragon. Now, they do come primed gray. I went ahead and re-primed them blue because I want to start with the blue layers and work my way up using white. So the blue will be the under part of his body because as white dragons get older, they actually start molting more of the white scales to really blend into the frozen tundra. So we're going to be using different colors. I'm testing some stuff out, so we'll see how well it does. But I'm going to do a little differently this time. I'm not going to talk much in these videos. All I'm going to do is I'm going to paint, and if I have something highlighted, I'll stop the speed up talk, and then I'll go back to speeding up. That way you guys can kind of see the finished result. All right, we're back. So the wash is seeped into the recesses like I wanted it to really bring out the shadow. It doesn't matter if it's got glopping and stuff like that. Again, this is an animal, and as white dragons get old, their scales become less perfect, and they start molting a lot. So the pooling actually, I think, is going to help us out. If I'm wrong, we'll see at the end. But I really want to make sure see how the inside wings have been really raised because of the wash. Okay. Now, again, we're going to go back to the layering. We're going to now do a dry brush. And this dry brush is going to be a lighter blue. See how this blue is darker and we have a lighter blue? Again, white dragons have multi-layers. They're going to have shadow, they're going to have dark, but they're also going to have a lot of blue and white in them. So, we're going to go ahead and dry brush now this lighter blue. Alright. Sorry for the interruption. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put Tan in his mouth. Using just Vallejo Tan. Get a small brush in there. And then we'll just do his mouth like so. Just if any gets on his teeth, not a big deal. We'll just wipe it off. Okay. So inside of his mouth will look like that. We'll let that dry. We want to get his teeth. The reason why you want to paint his teeth tan is because when you paint the teeth white, the tan will still be at the base, so it actually looks like a tooth that's being held in by gums versus teeth that are just placed on top of gum. So I always recommend just get the mouth good and painted. Don't worry about mess ups. You can go back and touch up with the white. Okay. All right. We're going to let that dry. And be right back. All right, I'm back now. Now, what I want to do is while I'm letting the mouth dry and letting other pieces, I'm just going to go back with off-white or with the white. I'm just going to hit I want to get the highlight areas. black, Vallejo black. Let's do the claws now. Alright, let's do his mouth now. Put my cup of water back over here. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to do a sepia wash in its mouth. And then we'll highlight it with rosy flesh. Okay. We're just going to sepia wash. I'm just going to put it right down in his mouth. Although there's add a little more contrast to the mouth. Alright, then that is what we're going to do there. So we have a little bit of wash right there. We'll just make sure it gets all in there. I want to douse the bottom. See, the tongue sticks out more. Then, now that the blue wash is drying his eye, one of my favorite colors is Verdigris by Vallejo. I really just want to use that to highlight the eye. So, get the tip like so. Boom. The eye really pops out. I don't want it to be white. I don't want it to be blue. I want it to be a combination of both. Boom. Okay, when that dries, I'm also going to put a dab of verdigris in the back of his mouth. Okay, so I'm going to let that part dry. And then we'll come back. Okay, now just some more final touches we're going to do. Now that the mouth is dry, we're going to highlight his tongue with rosy flesh to kind of really make that pop out. And then we're also going to paint his teeth with off-white, another layout color. Just gonna drop a little there. Now you could sepia wash the teeth if you want to really make them like seem more aged. But for some reason I've always liked that the white dragon has really bright white teeth. I don't know. To me it's always seemed right. I'm just gonna get his little beak there too. Sorry. Get him back in the frame. And again, that's your preference if you want to stain his teeth to make it look aged. If you want to make it look aged right after the mouth dries, just put a sepia wash on the mouth and you will get the desired effect. But again, I like the crisp white. That's me though. Alright. Then we're going to do the last touch up, which is rosy flesh. Don't need a lot. And now we're just going to highlight that tongue. Brush. And boom. Just make sure you leave that sepia wash in that back part to really make sure you see the line in the middle of the tongue. And that is that. The only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to take him outside. I'm going to spray him down with some lacquer. But I think he is tabletop ready. Okay, you can go deeper into detail if you want to get him for like a showpiece. I don't really want a showpiece. See how the spines really stick out a lot more now? I like that. Like how we have lines of delineation. I like how everything is subtle. And that is it. It has been fun painting with y'all on my Sunday afternoon. Y'all have a great day.